name is Nicole and welcome to my channel. You know what? I like the way this setup looks with the plain white wall in the background. I'm in my new apartment. That's crazy. For every Tuesday for, I hope a while, I'm planning on filming these videos called The Time I. Since it's Tuesday, it's going to be like Tuesdays, The Time I. And so I was going to start off. I have a list of what I want to talk about for each week. But since I just moved into my apartment, I'm going to talk about my experience with transferring schools. So as of right now, I am currently enrolled in Illinois State University. Go Redbirds! Woo! And before I was here, I was at Elgin Community College. I don't have any spirit wear from there, but yay, go Spartans! So how the process kind of all started, I always knew I wanted to go to this school. I have friends, my best friend goes here, and she's actually my roommate now. And I just have a lot of people that I know that go here, and I wanted to go here because they have a really good education program, and I wanted to be a mathematics educator for high school. And then that all changed when I took Calc 2 at ECC, and I hated it. So then I switched majors, and I couldn't really figure out what to do. And I was really interested in learning about the history of like human evolution and just evolution in general. And so I figured, oh, I'm going to do something with that because that really interests me. So I was like, maybe I should do archaeology because I like looking for dinosaur bones. I looking for cool stuff in the dirt. Not the dirt. I like looking for cool stuff in general. And then I watched this one movie about archaeologists. It's called As Above, So Below. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe archaeology's not for me. So then I'm like, okay, well, I don't really know what I want to do as of now. And it was time to apply to transfer into Illinois State. And so I just put down anthropology. If you don't know what anthropology is, it's the study of humans through artifacts, through archaeology, through biological evolution, all of that. So it's like the whole study of human history. I started learning about the evolution from Australopithecines to Ardipithecus to Homo sapien and Homo erectus and Homo habilis, and that really got me interested. And then I started thinking about, because I really love zoos and I really love zoo animals, I really love animals in general, so I'm like, maybe I can just be a zoologist. I changed my major to zoology on the website, but it wouldn't switch over, so I had to like contact the people, and I'm like, oh, well, it says on the website that I'm still in anthropology, but I changed it a while back to zoology. And so they got the whole thing situated for me. It's no big deal. Because I went to ECC, I had to transfer all of my credits over to ISU. And it didn't quite work out as well as I would hoped it did. So in high school, I used to take AP classes, and AP classes are like advanced placement. And so you get college credit for them if you take the AP test and you pass. I had 10 from high school, but the ISU school, because you need to go through the College Board website to send them in, and I sent them. I had to pay, I think $15 for them to send them in, and then I got a confirmation email saying that they did send them, but then I went and contacted the people, the registrar over at ISU, and they're like, oh, sorry, we didn't receive your scores, so like you're gonna have to call the College Board and figure all that out. And so I did. Okay, this was like maybe 2 months later, so like a month before I started school. And so I was still considered a sophomore at this point. Even though I was a junior, I had my associate's degree in science. And they still considered me a sophomore because my high school AP class test grades weren't sending over. And so I got on the phone with the College Board, and I'm like, hey guys, what's going on? Like, you said you sent them this date, but they said they never received them. So what's going on? Please help me. Basically, the lady over the phone, she's like, oh, well, we did send them. We sent them 5 days after you purchased them. to be sent. So you're going to have to go and check with your registrar and make sure they have them at the office of records and all of that stuff. So then I'm like, okay. And at this point, I was frustrated. I was almost in tears because I was so frustrated. I'm like, okay, I got like 3 weeks until school. I got to get this situated because I'm not going in as a sophomore. I am a junior. And so I call up the ISU, the registrar's office. I'm like, hey, I just got in contact with the college board. They said that they sent them April 19th. It's May. Do you have them or do you not have them? The girl at the registrar's office, she's like, oh, let me check real quick to see if they're in the system. And she checked and they weren't in the system. And then she goes, oh, maybe the registration office still has them and they haven't put them in the system yet. And so she got up and she typed on her little computer. She's like, oh, I mean, I didn't get to read the email, but she's like, are the AP test scores from Nicole Gilman in your registration information, because she needs them so she can be a junior. Yeah. And so that is what kind of like the whole interaction went with. And so they actually replied pretty fast and they're like, yeah, we have them. We've had them for a while. Really? You had them for a while and you're still considering me a sophomore? After 2 years of college? For lack of better words, I was pissed. But anyway, everything got situated and I came in as a junior. The reason why that was so important was because for financial aid for student loans from the state of Illinois, if you are a sophomore, you get $6,500, and if you're a junior, you get $7,500. So I needed the $7,500 in loans so that I would be able to go to school. But so everything got situated and it all turned out pretty fine. And then, move-in day came, and that was actually on Friday. It is now Tuesday. And that was pretty rough on me because I've always lived at home. I've always lived with all of my siblings and my parents. And I'm the third child. I'm a middle child. I still have one brother who's younger than me. And I was the first one to move out of the house. And my oldest sister's 25. So I've spent 20 years with these same people living together every single day. Never like being apart except for like when they went on vacations and I couldn't go because of work. But so move-in time came and everything got moved into my place and I had to go to meetings for new students and I had to go to a department meeting for new students. And so my mom was helping me unpack. So everything kind of got done pretty quick. And then it came time to say goodbye to my mom and dad. And let me tell you this, that was just about the hardest thing I've ever had to do in my life. So we went out to dinner. We went to Portillo's because there's a Portillo's down here and I absolutely love Portillo's. And then we went to Dairy Queen, then we came home. And having to see them walk out of that room and knowing that they were leaving me and that they trusted me, I think that's what made it the hardest thing. I'm super happy for this opportunity. All of my classes have been super nice so far. They've all been really not easy, but they've been easy to find, easy to get to. I've met a few new people, which is awesome. But I'm settling in pretty well. So I think this year's gonna go really well. At least the semester is gonna go really well. Nobody knows about next semester because who knows. That was kind of my experience with transferring over. It wasn't completely easy, but it wasn't extremely difficult to get done. And there's not really much else to talk about. That was my whole experience with transferring so far. I mean, there's welcome week, which was super fun. We got free food all the time. We got to party, we got to dance, we got a lot of free shirts. I got 4 free shirts so far. I got a new water bottle, you know, just a whole bunch of stuff. So that's it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, give me a thumbs up or subscribe, or don't. I don't really care. I'm just doing this because I really enjoy like editing videos, because I'm weird. I'm not weird. You guys aren't weird if you like editing videos either. I just like to say that I'm weird. But I'm going to be doing these types of videos every Tuesday, and then on Thursday I'm going to do a throwback tag from like the middle school days. I hope you all have a good day, and I will see you later this week if you tune in. Bye!